Hey, CJ. Okay, so here's what's happening. We've just moved, and there's a Japanese maple here. This is the broken lens. So I thought to break in the new house, first of all, look at this beautiful lawn. To break in the new house, I thought I would do a dye experiment with some Japanese maple. We have this tree, might as well take advantage of having it. So I'm going to cut some branches off, and then we're going to go into the new kitchen and start our first dye bath. So it's been about 30 minutes now, and it's just starting to get so fragrant. It smells like rose blossoms or like roses. It's more like rose water. I don't know. It's so floral, and it's starting to finally have, oh, we've got a foggy lens. There is some purple there. So I'm gonna let it simmer again for another half hour, see what it comes to. And while I do that, I'm just gonna keep going, getting this kitchen decorated a little bit more how I want it. Okay friends, it's time for the final reveal. ta-da, and ta-da. The Japanese maple gave such a beautiful green. It's like a dark khaki, but there's a little bit more green in it than brown. It's a beautiful color. You can see the original color of the wool. I used Briggs & Little Regal wool, and I used bleached white. So there was significant color payoff. You can see here. And on this skein, I did a two-tone by only dipping half of the skein into the iron water after bath. So to achieve this color, I thought I would just break it down for you. I used about 8 or 9 branches from my Japanese maple tree. I simmered them for just over an hour, maybe an hour and a half at most. I mordanted my wool, pre-mordanted my wool with iron water solution that I made. And then after that, I strained out the plant parts and soaked the wool in the dye bath for, I would say, between 4 hours and 6 hours. Then I took them out of there and transferred them into some color altering after baths. So for the after baths, I used more iron water solution, and that achieved this super dark green, which I'm really happy with. On the half skein where we've got this really nice warm tan, I used something that is called wood ash solution. So this is extremely alkaline. Basically, I collected some ashes from the burn pit at my parents' farm, and then I added water to those ashes. When you leave that water solution for about a week or two, the water gets a weird sort of yellowy color, and the water becomes super, super basic. So it has a pH of like 15. Regular tap water is around 7. So it ups the pH by a whole bunch, which made the color change slightly. It gave it a bit of a green hue to the tan. I wasn't totally over the moon about that color, which is why I ended up dip dyeing half of the skein into the iron water solution. Don't you just love these colors though? I was surprised that we got more of a green because greens tend to be difficult for me to find. I make a lot of browns, but not a ton of greens. And considering how reddish purple the leaves are, I thought we were gonna get something else. But I really am happy with how it turned out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think of these skeins, and if you are interested in them, they're available on my website, www.lastminutelaura.ca, and they're available for sale probably right now. So definitely check it out. There's lots of other yarns on the website. This is wash fast and light fast, and it still maintains much of its woolly softness. It didn't get super rough even with the iron after bath. Also, if you have an interest in learning about how to make either the iron water bath or the wood ash solution, let me know in the comments and I will definitely do a video on those as well. But that is all for today. I've got 2 beautiful skeins dyed this super weird browny green khaki vibe with Japanese maple. So again, I really hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I make lots of new videos fairly frequently, and I live stream every day on this channel, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. Eastern Time until around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And one last thing before I go today. While I was out in the garden collecting a branch for the outro, I also found this beautiful turkey feather. We live out in the country now, and so we have turkeys roaming around in our yard. And when I saw it and I knew I was doing this video, I thought, oh, I'll just put it in. It's so pretty. It's got such beautiful tones in it, and look at the stripes. Isn't that lovely? Don't worry, I'll wash my hands after the video. But just so you get to see the joyful things that are just in my backyard, I thought I'd let you see that. So anyway, for a final time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!